Now that we are done with that question on the Google form, we are going to move on to example 2, and this can be found on page 2 of your binders. And we're going to start looking at how we can find both positive and negative numbers on a number line. When we talk about finding numbers on a number line, we're going to be talking about counting up and counting down. When we count up, starting at the number 0, we are talking about positive numbers. Please do fill in the blanks of your binder as the words appear on the screen. When we talk about counting down, starting at 0, we're talking about negative numbers. So again, these count up to the positive, counting down is to the negative. No matter if we're counting up or down, we always want to start at the 0 when we are finding a number on a number line. And when we count spaces, we are referring to the distance between 0 and that number. That distance is called the absolute value. Hopefully that vocabulary word rings a little bit of a bell with what you studied last year. We're going to focus in on the numbers 7 and negative 7. And when we want to talk about those two numbers, one of the things we're going to talk about in this unit is the relationship. So 7 and negative 7 are opposites. One is positive, one is negative. Like when we were looking at our Venn diagram, we talked about positives and negatives were opposite numbers. Okay. If we look at those two numbers on the Venn diagram, we can look at their distance from 0. So starting at 0, going all the way over to 7, it is 7 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the absolute value of 7, this is the absolute value symbol, those vertical lines, is 7 spaces because it has a distance of 7 away from the number 0. If we look at the number negative 7, we again can talk about the distance that we travel starting at 0, going all the way over to negative 7. And again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces away from the number 0. So we say the absolute value of negative 7 is also 7 because it's a distance, so it's going to be positive. Once you finish writing these notes in your binder on page 2, please answer the next question on the Google form.